Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we got into a bit of a pickle. Cail the Silent does not want to give up their spark, and I think we need their spark. So, Sagani, you know what? You swap over to that. You fight that thing. Itumark, where is Itumark? Itumark is somewhere. Yep, right there. Okay. Durance, you do that. Aloth. Let's go for an exposed weakness.
Then rough.
And then back it up. I get the feeling that Durance and Itumark might go down. I think we might be able to do this, but I definitely think Durance and Itumark are going to go down. Let's see. I don't know what we actually picked up here. Yeah, that's burst into flame. I mean, here's what I'm thinking. This is a penalty to all defenses. The burning damage isn't going to do jack shit because they're dragons. Oh, actually... It doesn't mention resistance burned. In which case... yeah, let's do that. Okay, buddy. Let's do one of them. Yeah, Itumark is down, I think. Yeah, Itumark is down. Oh, don't tell me he's dead. I could have done that at the end of the last episode. What? Am I very over-leveled for this area? What the shit? Okay, that thing is dead. Sagani, move back and do one of them if you please.
Hey there.
Let's...
That's it.
Palagina, you better be fighting. You better be fighting.
Try something else.
Palagina, what the shit is wrong with you? Do you want to fight this thing? Fight this thing. Go. Palagina's just weird. We're not going to question it.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Okay, now, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Adia, you say leave it to you, but you're just kind of standing there doing fuck all.
Hey.
Buddy.
Hey there.
That's not very helpful.
And that's how it's done.
I was about to say, was that Alof? No, that was us. That was... I was certain that thing was going to kick our asses. What the hell? Burning stone. A bright orange light blazes from the center of the stone. It radiates intense heat, yet it doesn't burn your hand as you hold it. I'm thinking, is this? Aha! There we go. On the ground where the dragon had curled around it, you find a stone that glows a brilliant orange, yet is cool to the touch when you reach to retrieve it. I never started my timer going. There we go. Durance catches a glimpse of it, and his eyes bulge out of their sockets. He scowls, his mouth puckered as though having tasted poison, and he spits on the stony ground. A whore's cruel jest. The bitch has always known where to sink her claws to get a rise out of me. What do you mean? This stone you carry, this is part of the bomb that destroyed Aethys, the Godhammer. Oh, what's it doing here? One wonders. The bomb blew big, but it would not have sent fragments this far from the citadel. The Drake must have carried it quite a distance, or Magran merely put it here herself. You seem angry. For the first time, Durance seems to become aware of his demeanour, and as quickly as it had flared, it seems to recede, until you start to question whether he had been angry at all. No, it is not anger, you see. I am merely the victim of a divine practical joke, it seems. That will remain between she and I, Watcher, for only I am able to appreciate it. Yeah, Durance takes this so personally. Durance takes this so personally, and I'm kind of thinking, like, does Magran even know you exist? Is this a case of, this'll seem like an odd comparison. So I really quite like the Smosh reading Reddit videos, and I think it may not have been like the last one, but it was like a recent one, and they were, reading the story of basically this guy, when he was like 7 or something, he pulled out his lunch, they're in the cafeteria, and he pulls out his lunch and he pulls out some carrot sticks, and this guy, this child, from across the table, kind of shouts out, "Oh, look, he's a carrot boy," and everyone laughed. And it, the poster is now in his 30s, and he was invited to a class reunion, and he sees the guy, and he was so outraged, he always "Oh yeah, I became carrot boy after this, and I was so humiliated, and so I picked up a tray of carrot sticks, and I brought it over to him, and I started shoving the carrots in my mouth going, 'See, I'm a carrot boy, and everyone just kind of looked at him like, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this?" And as it turned out, no one could remember this interaction. No, now of course this may be fake, this may be a fake story, but let's assume it was real. This guy had built up this carrot boy story into such a huge thing in his mind. For him it's like, oh, this is a pivotal moment, but for everyone else it was like a one-off joke. No one remembered it. The guy who said the thing didn't remember it because to them it was a meaningless joke, but to the poster it was everything. And I'm kind of wondering, is Durance carrot boy? Is Durance carrot boy in all of this? It's not that Magran, is purposefully snubbing him. Could it just be that she doesn't know he exists? He is so insignificant in the grand scale of things, and Durance is thinking oh, I was her most devoted follower. I helped to make the Godhammer, therefore I'm worthy, I'm chosen, and it's like, you're really not. You're really not, mate. You're just carrot boy. I'm tempted to call Durance carrot boy for the rest of the LP. I won't, Durance, I promise. I'll just do it occasionally. Tell me about the Godhammer. Ask me on the road, Watcher. I'm in no mood for it, with the whore's bitter perfume still clogging my senses. Of course Ximena would ask this. There are plenty of characters I have that would not think of asking this. Knowledge is worth it for knowledge's sake, but this is Ximena. She likes money. Is it worth anything? Ha! Ask Aethys. If you mean in terms of copper, there was a time when it might have been, but the market soon became flooded with pieces of the Godhammer. Most of them no more than the trivial enchantments of swindlers dabbling in wizardry. Counterfeit. As there has never been a reliable way to judge a fragment's authenticity, and the would-be judges are often watchers, questionable as the artifacts themselves, their value has plummeted considerably. Ask any shopkeep if he's interested, and he'll try to sell you his fragments instead. Let's bring it back to Fyrga. You catch Durance scowling once more out of the corner of your eye, but he says nothing else. Oh, you can piss off. You can piss off. Let her have the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I shall be discreet.
I'm like, surely Surely there must be an actual dragon horde here. It's a dragon. It's a ooh. Why, thank you. Yeah, okay. No, excuse me. Ooh. I'm like, please?
And what do we have here?
Trap detected. Okay, Ximena. And then, why, thank you. That is lovely. Like, Ximena, put some more of the it's probably too hot. That's probably the issue why Ximena isn't just dumping it all in her bag. It's much too hot to be touched. That would explain it. And yoink at everyone.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, but that, I think... Yeah, that looks to be it. Okay, that fight, I was expecting something much, much harder. I was expecting to get my ass kicked. The game can't keep doing this. I can't keep being rewarded for running in head first. That's not right. That's not cool. I'm going to get screwed over one day, and I'm gonna be really upset about it. Yeah, 2 days, 20 hours. Yeah, we've got time. We've got time. Now then, let's see over this way. Yeah, 8 hours. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, and the botanical gardens have been completed. Excellent. Let's go for... We have the craft hall. Yeah, it's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb between all the completeds. Yeah. Yeah, let's grab the craft hall. There we go. Ready in 2 days. Oh, the long hunt. Quests. Okay, so this is where we needed to be. Okay, good stuff. Oh, and this appears to be the bottom of the map. Okay, nothing down there. Everyone.
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
Apparently so. Apparently they do. Of course we're gonna... We need... I can't stop looting. I have issues, okay? Oh, okay, there's something here. Over yonder. Can we... Okay, yeah, no, nothing that way. And what is this? Okay, that's just a path. That's just a path. In the bay below, waves roll towards Defiance Bay. What, pray tell, is this? Oh, it's a forest lurker. That's fine. We fought those. Okay,
I'm ready.
You two. Out of stealth and run in. There we go. You guys. And then go.
Oh, gotta have something here that works.
Ah, you're fine. There we go. See, I remember the first time we fought one of these things. It damn near kicked my ass.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
And now we're just taking them out like nobody's business. This is... I find this very strange. I find it a tad unnerving. Oh, okay, hi there.
That's it!
Well, I mean, it makes sense that there'd be drakes here. Their parent was just over yonder.
Hey there.
Let's... You know what? I want you blinded. Okay, that's a full-blown drake. That's not a young drake, that's a full-blown drake.
What?
Okay. If you could do one of them.
Something here that works.
Oh, and here comes the forest lurker. Oh, Itumaku's down. Ituma,
Yeah?
okay, this. We may have buggered this up.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, I'm thinking, can you... Yeah, do that.
Hey there.
We got the priest.
Do that. Yeah, the priest is down. The priest is down. Okay, girl,
Hey
you know
there.
what? You know what? Where are you? You're right there. Do that. You're in it, you might as well. Okay, can you try and knock that thing?
Ready, Watcher.
You go ahead and help him out.
Yes.
Aloth, okay, let's... One of them. And let's... Again, I'd rather do the bounding. Mhm.
Yeah?
Can you do that? Ooh, ooh, dear. Why is this fight more difficult than the big fuck off dragon? What is happening here?
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, yeah, do that. Adia, can you try and bring it down?
Mm-hmm.
And do one of them. Mate, you can piss off. You can piss off right the fuck
Yes.
now. Okay. Girl. Ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. Can you... You're stuck. You're stuck. Excellent.
Hey,
Excellent. You just keep fighting that
How may I
guy.
help?
Ready, Watcher.
You also go after him.
I?
Okay. Oh, there goes Ximena. There goes Ximena. Just keep it up. Keep it up, Adia. You've got this, buddy. And then... Okay.
It's not very helpful.
Mm. Just keep fighting. Yeah, okay. I think we've got this. I think we've got this, but... Dear God, why was this? Why was this fight so tough? Why was this fight so tough?
that's it.
Okay, you're... Just keep... Keep shooting. Dear, come on. Please, why won't you die? Why won't you die?
Watcher.
I?
Okay.
Get off one!
Oh no. Okay,
Ready,
girl.
Watcher.
Get in there. Aloth, try and run away. this.
Yeah.
That's not
Okay.
very helpful.
Holy shit. Why was that fight more challenging than the big fuck-off dragon? What is this? What is this?
Hey there.
Nice and quiet.
I'm deeply confused. I am deeply, deeply confused. You know what?
Sure.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure everything's right. Spoonberry, how lovely. Ooh. Well, hello there. Okay, it's just a random dead adventure. Yep, the waves are rolling towards Defiance Bay. How picturesque, how lovely. Ooh, okay, everyone back it up. I mean,
Yes?
we have, like, no spells.
Hey there.
We have nothing. Here's what's giving me pause. I don't want to rest and run out of time on this. I don't know what it's asking me for. That's why I'm like, ooh.
Sure.
Who is that? That is Pelagina.
I'm ready.
Here's the thing. It's never like one thing on its own.
Hey there.
That's my thought. It's never one thing on its own.
Hey there.
Here's what we're going to try and do. Ooh. That's another thing. Everyone.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
There we go. Try. Okay, and then back it up. Excuse me, if you would like to come out of stealth. There we go.
Hey there.
There we go.
That's it!
Okay. Adia,
Hey.
would you like to... There you go.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Ichimak is down already. We need to heal. We need to heal.
That's not very helpful.
Mate, if you could do one of them. Oh, you're friendly for right now. There we go.
Yeah?
Down he goes again. Oh, he's at 1. He's at 1. We got all that primal wind, but Durance is looking like absolute dog shit. Yeah, Durance was maimed. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to rest. Everyone go damage reduction. There we go. He's all healed up. Lovely jubbly. Okay,
Hey there.
back into stealth.
Sure.
And down along the cliffs we go. Ooh.
Hey there.
Also, don't mind if I do.
Hey there.
Okay. As you reach the edge of the bluff, you recognize the exact location from your vision of Persok. He was here not long ago. Sagani stands alert, the Ardra statuette in one hand while she scans the cliff. You close your eyes, feeling the ether for some trace of Persok's presence. The darkness behind your eyelids takes shape. Ooh, oh, that's a bugger. You feel Persok running through the forest this time, hurtling and dashing around rocks and trees. The scenery whizzes by too fast. You can't make out the details between the blurred greenery. Something looms out of the trees ahead of you. Persok finally stops in front of an Ardra arch. Do you recognize a natural arch made of Ardra? They got something like that out in Eglanfath, across the water from Twin Elms. Okay. Thank you for being a local. I know where to look next for Persok.
Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persok is now.
No, someone who appreciates the scenery, clever. Lie, I get the sense of someone who's bold, adventurous, and still a leader of Kith, deceptive. Here's the thing, she's a travelling companion. If we lie to her and she finds out about our lie, like, she'll be right there to stab us. It's all well and good lying to someone you're never gonna see again, but to someone you're travelling with, probably not wise. I'm kind of drawn to just being honest here. This is still something that's really weird and new to Ximena. She's getting more used to it, yes, but like coming in and out of visions. Her natural instinct is to lie, but I think this is such a weird experience, it kind of disrupts her natural thinking process. No.
At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year.
Has she said that she knew Persok? I mean, I think Ximena would assume this. I thought you knew Persok.
I was just a child when he died. I remember fleeting images, but that doesn't mean much now.
Ah.
I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard that he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator.
Might as well be one of those impossibly perfect heroes from the Aedir epics. He was probably all of those things at different times. People remember the things about him that matter most to them. I mean, yeah, here's the thing. People wear different masks. Ximena knows that extremely well. Who you are as a daughter, as a sibling, as a lover, as an enemy. These are all very different things. Your enemy might say, oh yeah, this person, they're a right bastard, they're an absolute prick, they're so hateful and evil and, they're just a nasty piece of work. And your friend might say, oh no, they're lovely, wouldn't hurt a fly, they're a wonderful person. They're both true. Just because one person says like, oh, they're evil, oh no, they're good, it doesn't mean that one person is lying, they're both true. It's just that everyone is a different person to others. He was probably all of those things at different times.
The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persok passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages.
She kicks another pebble over the edge. Itumark follows its arc, his ears forward. Persok accomplished a lot that affected all of Masuk. He was obviously important to your people. No offense, but shouldn't Masuk have sent someone who knew him personally? It was luck of the draw. I'm pretty sure I remember Sagani saying that. It was luck of the draw. He was obviously important to your people.
It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persok was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
Itumark yawns and impatiently nuzzles her hand. I see. It seems like the legacy he left his family would be more important. He changed your village, that's worth remembering. Perhaps this is less about him and more about helping your village move on. I'm thinking... I'm kind of drawn to number 2. Ximena is a nosy bitch. She is definitely someone who has a lot of opinions on a lot of things. Things that she probably shouldn't have opinions about, because it's like, girl, you don't know jack shit about this. But she's just that kind of person. She's just that kind of person, I think, who has a lot of opinions. And I said before, Ximena tends to think small scale. She thinks about herself and her immediate needs, but she isn't necessarily someone who's like, okay, where am I going to be in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time? What's my strategy for the rest of my life? She really isn't thinking about all of that. I think she thinks relatively small scale. And the smallest there is his immediate family. Compared to, like, oh, his effect on the village or helping the village move on. Yeah, I think Ximena would be thinking small scale here. It seems like the legacy he left his family would be more important.
Perhaps you're right.
Her brow creases, but the black paint obscures the look in her eyes. Enough chatter from me. Our Persock will find himself a new body before we even get to this one. Let's go. Okay, well, we will. However, I am just about out of time for this episode. Let's have a little read of a codex entry. Missives. Okay, the Deerwood, Part 6, The Saints' War and Widewind's Legacy. In 2807 AI, war returned to the Deerwood. Saint Widewind, transformed supposedly into a living incarnation of Aethys, marched on the Deerwood from Red Ceres, beginning the Saints' War. The Deerwood rallied at Halgot's citadel and took the battle to him in Red Ceres, attempting to prevent as much damage to their own land as they could. Even though there were devastating losses for the Deerwooden forces, using Hadrat's military techniques, combined with Galvanride's strategies, they were able to secure a few victories for themselves as well. Red Seren forces made their way into the Deerwood through White March, unopposed by the locals at Cold Morn, leaving Mercy Vale burned and devastated. The contempt the Deerwoodens have for Cold Morn for this betrayal lasts well after the war ends. Desperate to end the war and eliminate St. Widewin, the Magranic clergy of Deerwood developed a special bomb that was hidden beneath the bridge at Halgot's citadel, intending to lure Widewin to the bridge and then detonate it. Their ploy succeeded, and St. Widewin was completely destroyed, along with most of the forces with him and the entire bridge. The 12 Deerwooden men and women who volunteered to delay St. Widewin on the bridge were also lost, their sacrifice and martyrdom celebrated by the Deerwood in the ensuing years. The bomb would come to be known as the Godhammer, and soon after the battle, the citadel was renamed Godhammer Citadel. St. Widewin's forces were easily routed after his death, and the Deerwood set about rebuilding from the first major conflict in over a century. In retaliation for St. Widewin's actions on Aethys's part, many Aethasian followers were purged from the Deerwooden communities or driven out via social pressure. Less than a year after the devastation of the Saints' War, tragedy hit again. In 2809 AI, the first Hollowborn was reported in the Deerwood. Many of these poor creatures died within weeks or months of being born. The outcry from the populace calls for blame or punishment be levelled against someone, whether it be the gods, the mothers, the government, or the Aethasian followers. Responding to great socio-political pressure to try and help the Hollowborn, Animancers developed a process to transplant animal souls into the infants, that they might develop survival instincts and even a basic personality. The process seemed successful, so it was repeated on tens of thousands of Hollowborn, even though many Animancers disagreed with the technique, worried about the ethical implications. These protests were largely ignored and discounted. The process was soon named Salvation, and the Hollowborn given souls this way were called the Saved. There goes my timer. 5 years after the first Hollowborn, an Orlan girl is saved. She entered puberty. In a matter of mere weeks, she transformed into a ravenous, feral creature devoid of all conscience. Soon, all of the saved would experience the same fate. Each one, upon reaching puberty, would transform into what the locals call wicts, uncontrollable children. After researching the problem, animancers discovered that an incompatibility between the animal souls and the children's bodies. This fueled the parents' anger, as many of them had to kill their wicked children. The animancers responsible were widely denounced, and many of them were dragged from their homes, beaten, and in many cases, killed. Most surviving animancers left the rural areas en masse and headed to Defiance Bay. Others left the area completely, moving to the Vailian Republics to study in peace. Oof. Big oof there. Alrighty then, in the next episode, hopefully I will have some answers as to what this is, because I'm going to go look that up now. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.